Hello, we are live. Well, I am. You guys are in the stream. Um, Let me just do a quick couple of shares and stuff so that people can know about the stream. Oh, crap. Wrong window. There we go. And tweeting. I made my hair. Yeah, exactly. I do my hair before the stream. It's very important. Very, 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 very important. And today I'm not going to advertise on the Ultima Online Facebook page because I'm on a new internet connection. There is a possibility of internet's issues, so I don't want to tell the whole world I'm streaming and then fail. Welcome to the stream, Merble, Tumbling Dahr, and Ultima Online Horrendous. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Today's question is, what is your favorite feature in an MMO? And I should probably start with myself. And now is the point where I realize that I haven't actually thought about what my favorite feature is. That's bad. I should have thought about that. I'm thinking, I guess my favorite feature is... I can't really put my finger on one feature. I really like a lot of stuff in an MMO. I guess freedom, but that's not a feature, but I really like freedom in an MMO. I really like it when I can log on, spend 10 minutes, teleport to a dungeon, do some stuff, and then 10 minutes are up, teleport back, and that's it. And I like that I can go into a game and not worry about wasting my time doing something. You know, just log in and do whatever you like to do. Be it killing monsters or chatting. I don't know. Let's see. Merble thinks I'm William Wallace. I could be. As far as you know, I may very well be William Wallace. Although I'm not. Looting! This guy talks. Actually, I should wear my Repon Slayer for this guy. Whammo! So for now in the stream, I am going to just loot stuff that I can then send to my other character for unraveling, for the imbue stuff. Yeah, I'll get the corpser. You are mine! Burp. I like the way they burp. By the way, I may burp today. I drank Coca-Cola. And that has a burpy effect on me anyway. Don't forget to honor. I must honor the rat. Merble needs a few minutes. Oh no! Our newly appointed moderator with a sword icon decides that he needs to leave for a few minutes. That's unprofessional. But okay. I'll see you in a moment when you get back. So, I'm curious. Dahr, what is your favorite feature in an MMO? Have you played other MMOs than Ultima Online? And the same goes for Horrendous. Ooh, these guys are hurting me. Oh, it's because I forgot to cast my Vampiric Embrace. Of course I didn't nail it. Never nail it. Oh, come on. Last try. No! Okay, fizzle, 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 please work. Maybe I should get like a necro book that has plus 1 million skill points so I can cast the spell. There we go. Dahr played a lot of games, I can see that. Ultima Online, EverQuest, Asheron's Call, ooh, you old man, and Dark Age of Camelot. Oh, go away, rat. He says, I kinda always look for power gaming options. And by that, do you mean min-maxing? You know, where you have the option of playing hardcore and really playing with the numbers like what you're doing with the spreadsheet. Yeah, I think I'm probably a lot like you, Dahr. You know, where when I play an MMO, the thing that really interests me is when I can make a character and customize it in my own way. To some extent, I feel that the possibility is there in Ultima Online, but there are just so many people already that have played it that, you know, they'll tell you that's not the optimal way of doing it, and then you're kind of almost forced to redo it, because people will look at you and say, you know, you're not optimal, you did not... Banana! Nom nom nom. You are not playing the way you should be, because your character will be much better if you tweak these stats a bit here and there. And that's generally what I find in most MMOs, but what I really like about Ultima Online is I think if you learn the game, you'll probably be able to find some new weird build that no one else has thought about. At least that's my hope, so I'm gonna keep playing it until I can find that weird build that no one ever thought about building. Because I want to be unique. But I guess, in a sense, if you play on the European server where there aren't that many players... Where's the Orcish Mage? He's here. If you play on the European server where there really aren't that many players, then it should be... Oops, wrong button. Should be possible. AoE! I know you don't care, but the majority of people probably would care. Dahr says he doesn't care if I don't listen to him and screw up my setup. That's right, because he knows that I'm the one that's gonna die anyway, since I'm standing in the middle and he's all there and, you know, in the distance being all magey ranged, like, with his magical spells and stuff. Ooh! Cool stuff from these guys. Well, not super cool, but at least they were easy to kill. And some of them had a green item, or two, or none. This guy had none. By the way, I'm in the Lost Lands, kind of running around to try to see if I can find a random Paragon mob that doesn't kill me in 10 seconds. Because if I run with awesome people, then I'm just gonna get myself killed, really. So for the time being, while answering questions and asking questions, I think it's probably safer if I stay out here where there aren't that many mobs. What? Isn't it this Lost Lands? What did I... Sorry, where did I say I was? Now I'm getting all confused. I don't know what I said, but I meant to say Lost Lands and Paragon mobs. That's what I get here, right? Am I not in the Lost Lands? I'm pretty sure I am in the Lost Lands. No? But I took one of those virtue teleporty things, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, I get it. So, I thought this was called Lost Lands. I see. So, I am in Ilshanar. You're just saying that because you want me to say it. See, here's a ghoul. I'm gonna click this macro button that switches to my Undead Slayer. And I'm gonna go do an armor ignore squish. That escalated quickly. Ilshanar! I got it. I got it. I can do this, Dahr. I am in Oh, Paragon. Although it's just a regular skeleton, so he's not really that interesting. 91 gold. Yay! Welcome to the... Oh man. That's a naughty name. Welcome to the channel. I like big black D's in my B. Favorite feature in an MMO would have to be persistent worlds, and within those worlds, open PvP. Yes. That is actually kind of cool. If you're into PvP, that is. I'm not really a fan of PvP myself, but I would say if I were to play a PvP game, I would want one where it always has PvP rather than a lot of the other MMOs where, you know, it's restricted to certain areas and people can retreat to safety. I'm definitely more into the whole there are no safe zones, and then you just have to build up. Ooh, I think that Dread Spider might actually be too much for me because it casts a lot of spells, and I'm a wuss. So I'm moving this way. Sorry for being a wuss. I think probably a game that might be interesting for someone that likes that sort of PvP could be, well, either Ultima Online on one of the pure PvP servers or Albion. Albion Online is supposedly going to have a lot of PvP based on PvP or around PvP, and then it'll have full looting and open world and all that. For now, I'm happy that I can run around here and not get eaten by other players. But I think at some point, once I sort of know what I'm doing, I might give it a go. Ooh, a Paragon Hind. Interesting. I hope he doesn't like turn into a monster and eat my face. So I like Big Black D. Which MMOs have you played in the past? Oh, never mind. He's not here anymore. He just came in for a silly question and then left again. There we go. Ooh, a dire wolf. These guys have some sort of spined, maybe? Let's see. I'll cut it with this sword. Chop. They have spined leather. Cool. Oh, that went into the wrong pack. Here we go. And let's cut it with the scissors so that it's not as heavy. I know he didn't ask a question, my bad. But I was asking him a question. Ooh, a Paragon humanoid. Let's switch to... Oh, I need to click that. There we go. I win. I hope. It was a kind of silly name, I agree. But, you know, I feel that whenever someone... That sounded like I was parrying stuff. That was pretty cool. I just feel that whenever someone comes into the chat, even if they have a really silly username, I'm still gonna try to talk to them and figure out what they're all about. Because, I mean, some people just pick silly names and might still be really cool guys. Even if they do like whatever it is that their username says. Wink, wink. Oh, these are the guys I think I killed yesterday. They cast spells. But they also have bags. So I can give bags to Merble. He could probably use a bag or two. By the way, are you in-game now, Merble? We could go say hello to your character. Oh, That guy doesn't have anything. What about this one? A bag. And no loot. Or no interesting loot. I'm gonna teleport back to Shame. So we can do some elemental slaying and maybe get an artifact. You never know. Which one is it? That's number 7. There we go. I was told some stuff that was quite interesting. One of the previous streams... Ooh, this is good. I'll grab that. For unraveling. Merble is trying to wake up at 7 p.m. Work is hard. Work is hard for Merble. Oh, citrines. These I know that I need because I checked out imbuing and it said that I needed citrines. Loads of loot. So yeah, anyways, I read up on the artifact stuff and some people told me interesting things as well, and apparently all of these dungeons have a sort of a point system where whenever I kill stuff, I earn points for the dungeon, and that in turn leads to a guaranteed item at some point. And then once I get the item, the points will then reset, and you know, I'll have to redo it, so to speak, earn more points before there's a guaranteed loot. So that's really cool. I figured I might as well go in here and do some grinding. Ooh, all these green items. Lots of magic stuff. It says 0 dropped frames here. Dahr says, is the channel laggy for all of you or just me? Merble says it's fine. And Merble, of all people, you know, he's the standard for whether or not something is laggy because his internets is not impressive. Oh. So Tumbling Dahr has bad internets at the moment. We don't like that. We need to get better internets. Let me kill this guy. I'm not really sure if he gives more points, but it seems like after I started killing the Cave Troll Guardian, I got that special artifact item. Merble says he got home, ate his lunch, and then he needed some sleep, and now he's fine. Well, of course, you had sleep, so now you're fine. But I'm glad that you're here, glad that you managed to get some sleep. And judging by the webcam, I think I need to adjust the lighting just a little bit so you guys can see my pretty white walls of doom. Or just the walls. I've actually been gathering... Oh, interesting. Actually been gathering items with Slayer stuff on them. Because I had a feeling that, you know, then maybe one day I could open a store where people could buy Slayer weapons. I don't know if that's even gonna happen. It's a romantic lighting, says Merble. I'm not sure I agree. Or maybe I agree, I just don't want to sit in romantic lighting, so I better get it sorted. I'm just gonna run to safety for a moment so I can tab and fix it. I'll stand here. I'll be all like, this is my dungeon and these bouncers covered in flour are my bouncers. Let's see. I need to go here. See, music dies whenever that happens. Oh, webcam? No, I'm not keeping it that way. Right light. There we go. And let's turn the right light off again. Is that possible? Here we go. Auto. There. It's not going to get any brighter, so I might as well do this. And then if it gets too dark, we'll have to sort it. I have auto on my webcam, but the thing is, it kind of flickers when that's on. So I'd rather not have that on. I'm sorry, Merble. You'll have to enjoy me in romantic light some other time. Not today. Let's get this troll. You are too far away to honor the troll's face. There we go. Oh, I don't have any mana. Why do I not have any mana? And then all of those guys... Boy! Is that like a troll on crack or something? Can I disarm him? That would be awesome. I wonder if it worked. Probably not. Yeah, I actually thought about that. It's a good suggestion. Horrendous says you should put some posters of games on the wall, and then it will look like you're a professional gaming streamer. Now the bad thing is, though, I'm in my living room, and I don't really want posters in my living room, gamer posters. I suppose I could put them up and then take them down whenever I'm done streaming. Yeah, I would love to have a green, like a green screen. Definitely something that I would like to have at some point, but with my current lighting, it is not gonna happen, sadly. Because the light is just, it's no good for it. You're right. I mean, it is something I should strive for. Just not gonna happen in the current time. One of the things I really would like to have is extra lamps, so that I have a specific setting of lighting, and then I won't have to adjust the webcam as much as I do, or as much as I don't do, or as much as I should do. I hope you know what I'm saying. Let me zoom in a bit so I can actually see these corpses here. But yeah, at some point I would like to have the green screen, and maybe, I don't know, some kind of thing I could just like put down behind me, get the green screen up, and then take it away when I'm not streaming. Because you have to consider that I'm in my living room, and I stream about three times a week. So I can't really design the living room based on my streaming needs. That would be kind of unfair to the other person who's also living here, my significant other. Ooh, I seem to miss a lot today, in game, that is. And if I'm a little bit out of it, it's basically because today when I got home, I had to call my internet provider because I'm paying for a 100 megabit connection, and I'm only getting about 15 megabit in the evenings. And after an hour and a lot of back and forth talking, and my girlfriend was talking to the support hotline thingy as well, we eventually were advised to buy a worse internet connection than what we had because they couldn't supply the proper internet, which was a major letdown to us, because then we bought that and it was supposed to be a 48 megabit download and 24 megabit upload, and it was still like, I don't know, 30, 20-ish something download. And right about then was when I blew a casket in my brain or something. I was like, pretty much. Oh. Horrendous says, by the way, if you kill the troll, the wall blocking will disappear. Yes, but the thing is though, what does that actually do other than me being able to go in there? I'm not quite sure what's in there that I would... Uh-oh. Please don't kill me. I'm too young to die. Just heal up real quick. There we go. I forgot to honor this guy. Oh, and Merble says, don't tell me those numbers, because Merble has like a 1 megabit download connection or something. 2 megabit. Oh, he says, Horrendous says there are more mobs in there. I see. Ouch. I don't like it when he does like a 34 point crazy attack. You shouldn't do that. Am I even using... I am using the Repon Slayer, so I'm using the right weapon. I'm just not really hitting that hard for some reason. Come on. There we go. Elemental Slayer. There we go. These work. It's like they go down when I use these attacks. Hey! Orbit Shift! Welcome to the channel! Orbit Shift is one of our newest members on the stream, and he is also on the European server as a trial member. Ooh, light blue item. Awesome. So if any of you guys who are playing on the European server see him, say hello to him. His name is also Orbit Shift in-game. Now I just gave everyone your name. I hope you don't mind. So anyways, in the beginning of the stream I was kind of talking about what I really like in MMOs, but then I got semi-distracted by someone with a very inappropriate username. But yeah, I'm really curious to hear what you guys consider the favorite feature, because I know that some people are heavily into crafting, other people love PvP, and some people like to socialize. I mean, at one point I remember there was that test thing where, you know, you answered a bunch of questions and you found out whether or not you were one or the other or the third type of player. Socializer, achiever, explorer, killer, or something like that. That test. And usually I'm the achiever, but you know, I've grown older, so I'm less of an achiever these days, and I think more of an explorer and a socializer in MMOs. So for me, you know, it really needs to have that sort of mix between stuff that's a bit hard to kill, and I need a world that's large enough that I can, you know, jump from one thing to the other and explore and do different things without getting bored of it. And an active player base, obviously. So if any of you guys want to share, let me know. I want to hear what your favorite feature in an MMO is. A large world is a must, says Orbit Shift, and yeah, I absolutely agree. Sometimes, though, I feel that if you have a large world in an MMO, it can become a problem when the player base dwindles, because it's like all of a sudden you feel like you're all alone in an MMO world, and that can be a problem. But honestly, I would rather have a gigantic world and feel like I'm alone than have a teeny tiny world where, you know, I never feel like I'm exploring or finding new stuff that I didn't know about. Ooh. Awesome loot. Let's go in here before the walls disappear. Oh, I see. So the more concentrated in here. That's neat. I could probably do a bunch of AoEing here. And Orbit Shift also says he wants a world that is not instant based. That goes for dungeons too. And for those of you who don't know that, Ultima Online is a non-instant based dungeon and world system, meaning that if I go in here, then, you know, someone else can go in here and join me. If it were full PvP, he could also kill me. But most of the modern MMOs these days, they have instanced zoning and instanced dungeons, so, you know, as soon as you go in there, it's basically your dungeon and the group's dungeon. And this game kind of took it even further, because I noticed that some of the dungeons that are, you know, they're open, but they also have a loot system where you have stuff that thieves can steal, and some of those items won't respawn for weeks and days and months and hours. So that's kind of an interesting feature to have in an MMO. It kind of makes it a little bit more competitive, but on the other hand, it's pretty neat that way, I think. Probably because I don't really care that much about loot. I think if I wanted to be the best on the server, I would probably hate that system, because I would end up sitting in the dungeon and waiting for stuff to respawn. Like 4 months later, I would sit there in the dungeon and look like Moses with a long beard and stuff. Double strike! And I only hit once. That sucked. For some reason I just got a status update from my chat program saying that the stream is offline. I really hope it's not offline, and remind me to get that program updated because it's scaring me every time it says stream offline. It's scaring me a lot. Orbit Ship says, I think OSI's slogan puts it best. We create worlds. And that's exactly what I want in an MMO. A world, one where people interact on the same plane of existence. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of other MMOs they've kind of tried to make a living world, but it just feels like they often focus on the wrong things. Like, you know, you'll have an MMO where they focus so much on NPCs doing stuff. It's like you always hear this thing about, oh, the NPCs live their life. How does that make the game better for me that, you know, when I have the time to play it, it's now night, and the NPCs are not there for me because they're home sleeping? Exactly how is that cool for me? And sometimes people just put in these realistic things in a fantasy world where it really doesn't necessarily make the game better or make any sense that it's like that. So that's one of my pet peeves when it comes to MMOs. It's when people add stuff that really just makes it annoying or a time sink, and they call it a feature. This is actually a good spot. I should have gone in here sooner. So many monsters spawning fast, and they're dropping green items, which means that I should be able to gain some skill on my imbuer, which would be cool. I think also with this, you know, favorite thing in MMOs, I mean, for me, I guess it also kind of depends on what my mood is, and I tend to pick MMO gaming for relaxing. I mean, I enjoy logging into a game like this and just grinding mobs and being able to chit-chat, and then, you know, when I want hardcore challenge, I'll play a shooter game, or maybe a roguelike, something, I don't know, like Diablo or something similar. Actually, I don't really play Diablo that much, but as an example, that could be something I'd want to play. If I wanted a Diablo fix, I would probably play Marvel Heroes. I don't know if any of you know that game, but it's an MMO kind of Diablo game that was developed by one of the co-founders of Diablo 2. So it has that feel, but just instead it has Marvel superheroes, and I like that a lot. I think it's awesome when a game can cater to my superhero need. I'll stand up and show my t-shirt in a moment. That kind of shows the extent of how much I like superheroes when a grown man wears a t-shirt with superheroes on it. And, you know, one step further is willing to stand up on live stream and show that t-shirt to people. Kind of shows the level of geek. But I'm basically wearing my Marvel t-shirt today, and yes, it's backwards, but it has a bunch of heroes on it. And I'm like, yeah, heroes! Also, for those who don't know, I work with kids, so it's a great conversation starter at work. They'll be like, what's the name of this hero? Oh man, numbers. Numbers from... Ooh, what's that? Stone Elemental. Don't want to fight him. Tumbling Dahr says, have to craft you a gorget with the exact stats of physical resist and fire resist and something. So when you're saying it that way, Dahr, does that mean that it's difficult to craft a gorget with those exact stats? Oh, I guess, I mean, of course it is, because you have to be lucky, I guess. That's it, right? It's randomly decided what the stats are on it? I've actually never tried the treasure hunting system in this game. I tried to double click a map and it kind of gave me some cartography skill, but I have never opened a chest inside a dungeon unless it was already unlocked, but they're always locked when I open them. But I was thinking about it, you know, I wanted sort of a character that can hide and stealth and sneak around and steal stuff in dungeons. I like the idea of that, but I don't know if that's even viable. I guess at some point you'll be overwhelmed by monsters, and then I'll die and I'll be all like, can someone help me get my corpse, please? And Orbit Shift says it's a lot of fun, and Dahr replies that getting the stats on gear is random rolls. Materials start out as some numbers, and then you get random points, 15 points spread depending on your arms lore, which needs to be GM, I guess, to get 15 points. Okay, so that's probably, I mean, making an item that has those exact stats is gonna be a pain in the butt. Couldn't we just aim for, like, I don't know, 65 resists? Of course, that's kind of bad, because if I'm wearing subpar gear, then... Oh, I'm wearing more than I can carry. That's bad. Let me send some money back to the bank with my bag of sending. How about now? Oh, awesome. I'm no longer overweight. But I'm probably gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna need to go back to my house and deposit some of these things here. So now you guys get to see my super house. I mean, the house that you all laugh at. You make fun of my teeny tiny house. Let's go back here. Mushizo's house. That's me in-game. Mushizo. Here's my house. Sometimes I stand inside my house and I practice magery on another character, and I cast Flame Strike. Because everyone knows that it's best to practice Flame Strike in a house with a thatched roof. It's common knowledge. My house is huge. It's bigger on the inside. Nope, it's not a TARDIS. It's just retarded. But I actually like it. I don't get confused. 477 ingots left. Oh. Should I go farm ingots? Okay. I have upgraded my chest. The system is different now. The chest holds 3 bags. A green, for stuff that I need to disenchant. Unravel. A red bag, which contains all the Slayer weapons. And a light bluish bag that contains light bluish items that are awesome. For instance, I've been told that items can only be crafted with an imbuing intensity. If you look in the lower right corner of the tooltip, I've been told that items can only be crafted with an imbuing intensity of 500. But this item has 779. So, that leads me to believe that even though this is a caster item with no spell channeling, it's awesome. I don't know. I looked at the stats and I was like, that's kind of crap. But then I looked at the imbuing intensity and I thought, that's kind of awesome. But it's probably a crap item, but I put it in the light blue bag, which then turned green because I opened it. But yeah, light bluish. Anyways, this bag is where I need to... Where is it? It's behind. Here it is. This bag is where I want to put stuff that needs to be disenchanted. And this is a Slayer weapon and a drum, so it goes here. I think I have 4 Dragon Slayer weapons by now. Drums or instruments. So I open this bag here. That's all the stuff that I want to disenchant, and it just goes in here. Drag, drag, drag. So I can log on to my other character after the stream and then pull it all out. And my other character has become Uber because he can teleport now. So, well, not teleport, but recall. But anyways, he can fast travel to the Soul Forge and then fast travel back to the house. So that's kind of neat. Now it's a lot faster for me to do this kind of stuff. And let's see. Cursed means you can't insure it. Oh, that's poop. And Orbit Shift says, hey, I'm a noob to these later Ultima Online releases. What is that massive glowing stone? The massive glowing stone is a soul stone, and it allows me to suck out a skill, and I sucked out 91.9 points of resist spell from my character and placed it inside the stone, and then later, if I wanted to, I could suck it out and put it on a character on this account. So technically I could like level Majory up to 100 or something on a character and then put it in this stone, then make a brand new character and give him Majory if I wanted to. The skill would then be gone from the soul stone. So you know, you can't really. I mean, you'd need two of these stones if you wanted to juggle. Like, I have, let's say I have necromancy and mysticism, and you know, I want, I want to switch my necromancy out and put on mysticism. And let's say mysticism is on this stone, then I would take my necromancy and put it on this stone, and then I would take whatever was on that mysticism and then put it on my character. And that's kind of how you'd swap skills around, because you kind of need two to do that if you don't have the skill points for it. Let's see. Merble says drums. Drums! Let me show you my bag, Merble. I'll show it to you. I have Dragon Slayer Tambourine, Spider Slayer Tambourine, Ogre Slayer Lute, Air Elemental Slayer Lute, a staff, Fire Elemental Slayer Tambourine, and apparently this is an instrument. I have no idea what an Oja is, but it's a Lizard Man Slayer, and another Dragon Slayer drum. And then all these other weapons are dragons, not Dragon Slayer, but just generally some kind of Slayer. And I kept them just because, I don't know. Maybe I was thinking maybe I could imbue them or something later. I don't know. Whatever. I have them, just in case. I can give them away to someone. Like if someone's, I don't know, fighting orcs and have maces, they could have this one. And then Dahr says you can't repair and is low on durability from brittle, and it often gives high-end materials. Yeah, it does. I mean, here I'll show you. It says unravel into relic fragments, so I'm guessing that an item of this tier will give you relic fragments when you do that thingy. Unravel it. So let's see. I drag from here onto there. Yeah, that's what I do. I got confused, but yeah. Let's get this stuff over there. But sometimes it's like some of these items seem pretty cool. You know, they have fairly high intensity. Okay, this one has 99, but sometimes they have fairly high intensity, which I guess is because they have a lot of negatives. Because when you look at gear, let's see if I can find a blue one somewhere here. Here's a blue one with 619. So it's brittle and it can't be repaired. Those two are negative bonuses, I guess. And because it has negative bonuses, that opens up for the item to have more positive stuff. And in that sense, I guess that's how you can have gear that's better than crafted gear, I suppose. It's an interesting system, I think, the way that it's been implemented, because sometimes maybe you will go for an item that's worse than, I guess not worse than what you have, but it's going to be worse than what you'd want to craft. But then in other aspects or other regards, it's a better item. So I kind of like that, where you have a negative thing that kind of outweighs the positive stuff. Or, you know, it should be the other way around, where you have positive stuff that outweighs the negative. I kind of like that system. It's sort of like risk versus reward. Um, but yeah, by the way, I just noticed that there was luck on one of these items, and that kind of makes me think about the next patch. There's going to be an upgrade which changes the loot system that's currently in Shame is based on your character's luck. Oh, and Dahr says they're revamping the negatives with the next patch. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. Maybe I should just read the patch notes. Um, but yeah, the loot system that's currently in Shame is a system where it rewards you based on the strength of the mob and based on your luck. You have a statistic called, oops, not oops, but yeah, it's called luck. You see, I have 0, but for instance, I made a set of armor, not made, I bought it. I bought a set of gear for Merble, where most of the items had luck on them, and I did that because I was hoping that, you know, by the time he started playing, he would be able to play the game and have some luck on his gear, and that would give him more loot. And that's something I've been wanting to get at some point as well. You know, I'd like to have an item farming set where maybe I kill mobs that aren't as strong, but then try to use a luck set instead. But I'm also curious to read up and figure out how does that work in a group. Because would it be possible to have someone in the group that is designed to cast buffs or something, you know, improve the group, and he also wears a set of gear that gives him a super, super high amount of luck, and maybe that would increase the group's chances of getting loot? I have no idea how that works. Maybe Dahr or Horrendous has read up on it and knows more. But that would be interesting. I'm guessing if they were to try to balance that system to prevent one person in the group from wearing like a pure luck set, they would probably look at the amount of people that killed the mob and then do sort of a rounded thing. Okay, so Horrendous says in group the luck of the one with the highest damage is used. Oh. Well, my bubble just bursted there. That's kind of annoying. Because obviously the person that deals the most damage is probably not the one with the most luck. Because I'm assuming, you know, they'd spent their points on other things than luck. I don't know. What's, Oh! Oh, I can switch gear on Killing Blow when I'm soloing? Ooh. Because basically I have a button that just switches all my gear out, so that would be something that's worth thinking about, I think. Thinky think. And a bag with reagents. This one goes here. Right there. That's kind of where I wanted it. So I'm guessing I would need to have... I think I would need to have a set of a set of magic-y loot gear. I'm being all like I don't have any words because I'm thinking about loot. I'm all like loot. And this one goes up here. This is one of these things that could drive a normal person insane. It's when you get back to your house and you need to spend 10 minutes sorting out all your loot that you found. But I think it's worth it. And I'm ready to go back to... Oops. Not oops. But wrong book. Blue book. That's the one. Let's go back to Shame. I'm hoping that I can get an artifact today. But that would require me to kill a lot of monsters. So, without further ado, I present to you Monster Killer. I love this whirlwind thing. But Merble, switching gear is not going to take a while. Or do you mean, like, for you to reach a point where you need, or you're going to be killing stuff? I don't think that'll take a while. I mean, it depends on when you're playing. Oh my god, Dahr, you have like level 100 skill at making me feel bad. Lord Dahr says, it's funny, I'm working on Tastygraph suit while I still have my second scrap suit. Never bothered making it any better. You're making me feel bad. Oh, by the way, Dahr, if I pick up ore from the elementals and then send it to my bank, will you be able to pick it up from me at the Britain Bank and then smelt it into ingots? No, the act of switching gear is just the click of a button. Like when I click here on a macro, here, give me a moment, I'll show you. I'll show you how to make a macro. Let's say I press my macro button and this thing opens up. I have it on a hotbar in here in the behind my face cam, but let's just open this here and say macros, and then you click create, and let's say that I want to have a macro where I equip what do I have here? Something. What's this? This is a Britannia sword. Yeah, let's just say that this is what I want to equip. We'll call it Brit Sword. And then I click the icon here, and I find an icon that... Ooh, Lord Dahr is here! I find an icon that I think looks appropriate for this. Let's say this looks like a magic sword. And then I go here in the actions, and I find the equip thingy. Equip items. I put this here, and this one opens up, and I can pick Add Equipped. It will basically take anything I'm wearing here and equip it. But I don't want to do that right now, so I'm going to drag this sword up here instead and click OK. And then I'm going to click OK again. I'll scroll down here. Oh, Lord Dahr invites you to join a party. Then I'll just put it here. So when I click this button, you'll see it switched over there. I click this button for my elementals layer and it switched the weapon. You can switch a whole set of gear like that. So it's actually pretty easy to do that. So yeah, I get all stressed out when Lord Dahr is here. It's like, no, stuff's happening everywhere. Now I click the troll, so I better switch my respawn. So yeah, switching gear is really easy when you use the macro system that's built into the game. Meaning that it's totally legal, you can do it, no one's gonna get angry with you. So yeah, you really should get used to that. Like, if you die, then all of your gear is going to be in your inventory, so it's a good idea for you to do that now. Like, open it up and... Why am I missing so much? Okay, I'm just going to heal up. So you might as well do it now. Open your inventory, open your macro thingy, get that sorted so that you have it. Come on already. Troll. Scared. I don't know why he takes so long to die though. Probably because Lord Dahr is not helping me. He's just letting me kill it. Oh. Now he's helping. Money, money. So yeah. Make sure that you have your gear in a macro so that you can put it on after you die. because it's kind of a pain that every time you get rezzed, you have to find all this stuff and put it back on. So have it as a macro button. That's what all the cool kids do. I cannot reach that. Oh, Lord Dahr says he did macro meditation. What does that mean? That you don't have meditation on the character? Because that's kind of silly. You sort of need that on a mage, don't you? Am I using the right weapon? Elemental Slayer? I think I am. Mr. Lord Dahr, what are you doing? Sitting there all high and mighty on your horse? And he's casting... Actually, I don't remember what that is. Oh, it's an energy vortex. I'm gonna use this thing here and attack the cave troll. Can I disarm him? I'll try. Oh, your target is bleeding. Oh, so this is like a random. If I press the number 2 button, it does something random. It does. That's kind of weird and interesting because it basically does a whole bunch of different things every time. Cool. I had no idea how that worked. So basically, whenever I use this number 2 ability that's part of the sword that I'm currently using, it can do all kinds of randomy things. Like I've seen it disarm a target at one point. I've seen it do a bleeding attack and a paralyzing attack. I think I might use that for soloing. I don't know, it just seems cool. Nice item. 759 intensity. I just say that because it's light blue. It was probably crap, but you know. Let a guy hope. Are you pulling the world now? You are. You're pulling the world. Earthquake. Oh man, that's an awesome spell. Let's see, Horrendous says that's the skill Blade Weave. It's a random skill that exists in the game. Okay, so can it also be a random bad thing for me? Like, I use it and it heals the mobs or something silly? I'm pretending to be a tank. I'm all like, swirl! We win. Other weapons may have normal abilities as secondary. Yeah, I mean, I know how the way that, you know, a weapon has different things on it. I mean, not a weapon, but depending on the weapon. Ooh, Crystal of Shame. I have 3 points now, so it's gonna be a while until we can summon a named guy. Yeah, I know, it does the random thing. Okay, cool. So it's always a special attack, and it can actually do bad things for me. That's what I wanted to make sure, because it would kind of suck to do something crappy. It's just, I just thought it was kind of interesting that it said that they are unpredictable but effective. Where did you go? Mr. Lord Dahr? Just gonna run past all the mobs. Back in the old days, you couldn't do this. Oh, he's here. Cool. Ooh. Earthquake. Come on. Why are you not hitting? There we go. I have no idea where he went. Up here, maybe? Definitely up here. You're pulling half the zone, crazy dude. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm probably gonna get myself killed. Yeah, that's what I noticed, that it did like armor ignore, and it did some kind of spell where the mob would get disarmed, and it did a paralyzing blow as well. Overall, it's pretty cool though that it can do that. Whirlwind. I wonder what the max target is here, or if it's just because I'm really crappy at aiming. Oops. It's gonna be a pain looting these mobs. For situations like this, I really just kind of wish I had AoE magic instead of this, just having to chase the mobs around and not actually hitting and stuff. You cannot reach that. Yes, I can. So, Horrendous, when you play Ultima Online, is it mostly soloing, or do you have other people that you play with? And do you guys know if killing in here will share the dungeon points? Like, you know, all of these dungeons have this thing where you build up, and then at some point you get an artifact. Do you know if those points are then shared between two players, or? Because if it's not, then, you know, something like this would really be, oops, useful. Loot it already. Vicious axe. Because then, you know, you'd be able to pull tons of monsters and just help each other out in killing them, and that would give you credit towards that special item. Because I mean, it was purple, pretty in purple. By the way, I'm gonna have to show you that item later, Dahr, so you can see whether or not it actually. I mean, I'm assuming that since it has no stats, you're supposed to imbue the stats onto it. And Horrendous says, I play solo most of the time, none of my friends plays it. You know what, Horrendous? I'll be your friend. I want to be your friend. And I think Dahr might also, and maybe Merble. So now you have friends that play it. Yay! Actually, this is one of the cool things I like about this game. It's that you meet other people, and, you know, there's actually a reason to play with other people. Oops. Because the loot increase and the stuff that you can get and the experiences, meaning, you know, the things that you see in the game, makes it really cool. I mean, I'm totally up for level 2 or 3 or something. 2. I have a teleport point to level 2, so we could just... Okay, we could also just run there, because it's right here. And Elemental Slayer. So yeah, you are more than welcome to join us, Horrendous, if you'd like to. I think it would be fun. And I'm always the kind of person where, you know, the more the merrier. That's basically how I feel about it. We are owning. Oh, he hit back. Do not hit back. I'm saying we're owning, but basically it's Lord Dahr making the monsters attack each other. So Merble, pay attention. This is basically how it works. Some guy makes the mobs attack each other, and then we loot it all. Get fat loots. Studded sleeves. By the way, I'll share the money with you when we're done, Dahr. Actually, I'm probably just gonna give all the money to you. That's smarter. And then I can disenchant the stuff, and I can send you, maybe, mats for enchanting. But yeah, as soon as I'm done here, I'll give you the money. Horrendous says, for looting stuff, you can use the item handle option. For me, it's Control Shift. Yes, I have that. The thing where I hold Control and Shift and it does this thing here. And the labels will appear, and that will help you to go through stacks of mobs. Yes. I knew about that. Because I think it was either Aurelius or Dahr who told me about it. And Merble just returned, and he says, yes, provocation is really nice. It is indeed. Especially as a mage, because it's like, you know, you click the button and the mobs start to eat each other's faces, and you're standing there in the back all like, haha, I loot you. Ooh, a ring, but it was cursed, and it had crappy luck. Sorry about that. Hello! Ace of Thorns! Welcome to the channel! Oh crap, monster's hitting hard. I don't think that Merble answered today's question. Merble, what is your favorite feature in an MMO? I almost think that you're probably going to say crafting, but I really still would like to hear what your answer is. Just as a heads up, Oh, no idea where the boss spawns? Yeah, me neither. I have no idea. I don't have points for it either, so that's okay. Just as a heads up, in about 5 or 10 minutes, I'm gonna need to go AFK for just a moment, because girlfriend doesn't feel too well tonight, so she's gonna go to bed. And I would like to say goodnight to my girlfriend, but not on stream. So I will need to put you guys on hold for about a minute or two. Not to be rude or anything, just, you know, letting you know. Sometimes real life takes precedence, I think is the proper way to pronounce it. Really? So you don't know what you want in an MMO? I think what you want in an MMO is a social aspect, and you want to feel important in an MMO. That's kind of my view on you. That's how I kind of think that you look at yourself in an MMO. You want to feel like you can make a difference. Switch to Respawn Slayer so that Troll doesn't uber smack my face. Yeah, I think Orbit Shift is right. Not knowing what... Whoops, I'm just gonna move away and heal up real fast. Not knowing what you want in an MMO can make you very open to the game. But I think also... Yay! Lord Horrendous is here! Awesome. When you know what you like, it also makes you, I guess, better... Crap. I want to make a star, but I guess I changed my keyboard or something. Here we go. Okay, the same thing as always. I try to roleplay, and by the time I'm done typing, everyone's gone. No! And yes, oh man, it is a party now. That's cool. Let's get back into combat mode and attack one of these guys with some AoE. And I clicked the wrong button. And Merble says, I'm such a great fan of crafting nowadays because it was so useless the last year's decade. Are you kidding me? Crafting started out being one of the most important features in MMOs, but then other games made them not important. But, you know, if you haven't played the older games, then that's, I guess that's the notion, that's the feeling you get. But yeah, I mean, crafting gear for other people is a huge part of MMOs for me, you know, just being able to feel like you're helping out other people. I'm using my wrong weapon. Here we go. Elemental Slayer. Oh man, you guys are kicking butt, and I'm trying to read the chat. And yeah, as Merble says, in every game he's played so far, crafting was crap. But that's really not the case anymore. See, I'm that really annoying guy who's like in the back looting stuff while you guys are doing all the work. Don't worry, I will pay you both $1 million for helping me. Or something like that. Let me just cast a heal here, like the paladin that I am. We killed the Kraken! You can't reach that. The Kraken has money, and a bandana, and crap. Ooh, we're getting quite a few of those blue ones. That's pretty neat. And yeah, as Merble says, he likes to help. And that's why I think this game is going to be good for you, because you will be able to help. I mean, yes, in the beginning it's going to be hard for you. You're not going to have, like, super awesome powers, but eventually, after a few weeks, you should be able to do that. I have Elemental Slayer weapons. It's a normal one. Lord Dahr says he'll go pick up his, and so says... No, Horrendous says he already has one. And then he calls Dahr a noob. I kind of agree. I think I did go to the 3rd layer, and there was a mage or something down here. And I fought a blood elemental, and it scared me. But you know what, guys? I think now is a good time for me to hide over here in the corner. If I can. You fail to hide, obviously. Because then I can go say goodnight to my girlfriend, and hopefully you guys are still here when I come back. You fail to hide. I don't want to fail to hide. You know what? I'm gonna turn off my combat. Put this weapon here and double click this one. Did it work? It worked. I'm gonna go AFK real quick and say goodnight to my girlfriend, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm really sorry about that, guys. She was feeling very, 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 very sick. So I had to tuck her in. Music is gone, I know, because I'm gonna fix the webcam. It's a bit dark. I think I could probably set it to right light now without the blinking stuff. Blinking? Blinking is gone. Alright, let's get back into the game. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting. I am back and ready. Lord Horrendous says, no problem, we saved you from the golem. Yes. Oh, what? Wait. Hey, Panda. Welcome. And Panda says, got an email that woke me up for this. Luckily, no work to... Oh, man. I'm glad that I didn't ruin your sleep, because as much as I love to have you here, it's not worth it if you lose your sleep. That's bad. Oh, ouch. My face hurts. There we go. These golems are pretty nasty. I could click my evasion thingy. That might work. Ooh, it's working. And now it's no longer working again. What am I fighting anyway? It's this the golem is chasing me while the vortex is attacking him. These clay golems, they really... Okay, never mind. I think I'm just gonna wear my weapon. That would actually help. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for putting you through this really poor showmanship. Let's see, what did he say? Oh, he says I don't think health bars are updating correctly. Might be. I think the problem was that I was just trying to box it down or wrestle it or something, which was kind of silly. There we go. Now I'm actually hitting it. It's kind of nice though. I'm not used to seeing those light blue items, so it's going to be pretty interesting once we see that major update to the stat system, or sorry, the loot system. You know what? I'm gonna need to teleport back. By the way, do any of you guys happen to have a spare rune? Because then I could go back to the house, deposit some stuff, and then I could come back to you guys. So, by any chance, do you have a rune to level 3? I know, I'm not prepared. I have a rune for level 2, but I don't think I'd be able to fight my way back down here. Alternately, I could just let you guys loot everything, which is fine. Then I can actually concentrate on fighting. Let's just do that instead. No more loot for me. I will let everyone else loot from now on. What are these? Poison elementals. Cool. Oh. They rooted me. Bastards. Uh-oh. I kind of don't want to stand at range with these guys. That hurts. All my endurance is gone. Yeah. Lord Dahr wants to stand at range. But... What am I gonna do? I'll be like... you know what? I'll stand here and cast heals on you. That's what I'm gonna do. Healing? Did I just... Oh man, he went for me and I failed my heal. That sucks. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Okay, we got this. least I think we got this. I'll cast a heal on Lord Horrendous. No! Oh noes. We lost Lord Horrendous. And that elemental just ate all of my mana. There we go. Let me just cast this res thing. Or not. Come on, work, work. Please don't pull any mobs. This paladin res is kind of scary. Ah, it's okay. Lord Dahr says sorry I can't cast heal in time. I mean, I probably shouldn't be the one saying that's okay because I wasn't the one that died. Elemental Slayer is in place. The problem with these guys, I guess, is that they... I can solo one if I'm lucky, but they just cast so many spells that it gets scary for me. Oh, are they fighting each other? Oh man, he's so awesome. You know what? I'm gonna run in and assist on killing that guy here. So they're kind of both at the same health level now. I'll just try to attack whichever one has the least health. Because that way... sorry, the most health. Because that way when one of them dies... the other one won't have as many. At least that's usually what I do. I don't know, what do bards normally do? Like, let's say you have two mobs. You put one to provoke attack on the other. You have those two mobs fighting. Do you attack the one with the most health all the time? Just get one killed fast and then fight the other solo? Because I mean, I would think it would probably be best to take out the one with the most health and not actually kill it, but just, you know, get it to low health so you can kind of switch back and forth. Any input from experienced bards? I'm just checking the loot. I don't have room for it, but I just can't not do it. I loved the loots. Did we loot this guy? We didn't! Guys, you need to loot it. You have to loot the mobs. Please. Okay, I'm gonna run back to the other guys, otherwise it'll be bad. Scorpion? Oh, there's an air elemental. Whammo. One air elemental? Is that a good or a bad thing? This is where I fought the blood elemental and those air elementals started casting all kinds of spells at me. Oh, poison elemental. Nah, I don't want to go down there and pull it. Scorpion is incoming. Oh no, poison elemental is on me. Can I kill it? Oh, I had a crit on that guy. Just gonna back away real quick and sorry if I'm not chatting a lot right now, but I'm kind of trying not to die. Obviously since I'm not the one being attacked, it makes it a lot easier. But this is kind of confusing with these vortexes, and I see notes coming up, and do not run away from me, evil elemental. Did he die? Or did he go invis? This is a corpse? Oh, it might be. It is a corpse. Cool. Gloves, scrolls. That's true, Merble. No one's chatting. Probably because most of the people that are actually watching this stream are also playing this game. I think for the last hour, once, like in half an hour, I think it's time that we go pay Merble a visit. Because he might be dungeoneering somewhere. No, I know he isn't. This is my first time this deep into the dungeon. So let's see. The air elemental has a bit more health than the poison elemental. So, oh man, there's another one. This is dangerous. He ate all my mana. And there's enough. You know what? I think it's time we leave because I'm gonna die. I kind of need room to kite. I'll use my number 5. That does a bunch of dodging stuff. I'm scared. I've used my regen over time, but the thing is, we're kind of all over the place, and poor Lord Dahr can't keep us healed. So I'm gonna engage this guy, and hopefully I'll be able to do stuff to him before he kills me. Come on. Don't die. Oh man. Thank you for that last second provoke. I'm gonna heal myself up with my confidence buff thing. I can't res at the moment. Oh man, the respawn is redonkulous. I'm trying to figure out what we should do. There's an air elemental almost dead. I'm gonna go down here and try to get that one finished. Come on already. Die. And this guy. I'll try to put a heal for Lord Dahr. Please work. Please work. Maybe it worked, I don't know. Oh, too far away. I'm all like, yeah, it might have worked, but I'm nowhere near enough. Oh. Is Lord Horrendous alive? No, he's a ghost. Never mind. Oh, man. I didn't see that my health was gone. I'm gonna heal myself up in a moment when that spell wears off. I'm frozen. Come on. There we go. And Ace of Thorns says he's sitting in the Sword and Shovel Tavern with Aurelius. Awesome! You should raise a glass in honor of poor Horrendous who just died. I'm really doing my best to be useful here, but man, these monsters are crazy. I vote for leaving in a moment because these are... I can't do much against this. I used my aura. I'm hoping that... Never mind, I'm dead. I was using this one, evasion, which puts me in an evasive stance, but I'm assuming that it's not like an auto parry, it just means that I can parry spells. Will it be possible to res us like over here and then I run in, get my stuff, and I run back out? Is that possible? I'll try to turn combat on and off. I'm assuming that we Probably shouldn't be here, because they were kind of mean. And Merble, if you're looking, now I'm going to press my battle ready macro, and if you look to the left side of the screen, you'll see that my gear is all like clickety-click on instantly. So that's how it works. Which is pretty neat that it works like that. Ah, man. We died. We were so heroic, but we died. And now, it's time to try to go back in and get our stuff. My stuff. Horrendous stuff. It's okay, I don't think you actually could heal the level of damage that I was taking. 3 mighty guys. I'm thinking... I have no idea... Oh, are you invising us? You are, sorry. I don't have my potions, so I don't think I have my regs either, so I can't cast that Vampiric Embrace. I'll try, but I don't think. Yeah, I need more reagents. So basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna wait for these guys to get engaged in combat. I'm gonna run in, double click and get my stuff, and I'm gonna stand here and I'll try to turn on my Vampiric Embrace. But the thing is, it's a 99-point necromancy skill. Yay! Second attempt. Awesome. I can't really tell what's fighting what. Ooh, crap. I'm gonna move up here. I'm feeling kinda useless, because casters everywhere. And I can't cast spells. I have a mage with 99 magery. Is that gonna help? And Lord Zen, is that invisibility? I'm like a dark retard. I have my corpse, thank you. Party. I have it. Thanks. So I'm thinking that we go back to level 2. That would probably be best. I'm gonna tell the party I am at Shame level 2 entrance. So there might actually be, I don't know. I think we should continue to fight here. Oh, what is all of this stuff? Why is it all out here? It's supposed to be inside one of these bags. Did the monster... Ooh, a moon gate. Oh, it's Horrendous and Lord Dahr. Hello, you two. Is it possible that a monster could have taken stuff out of the bags and kind of jumbled it around? That sucks. Needs to be in here. Now I get all OCD because my inventory is all garbled. What's this? That's my Elemental Slayer axe, so... And this one needs to go here. Oh, I'll have a look at that later. Oh, people are here. Greetings. It is Merlin and Jalen. Oh. They are dashing. I wonder where they're headed, and I wonder if we are going to fight the same place. Oh, okay. Horrendous says he has to leave. He needs to get up early tomorrow. And Merlin says, Mushizo! Live? Question mark. Yes! Indeed. Say hello to the viewers. Sleep well, Horrendous. And thank you very much for popping by, and thanks for the help. I'm sorry that we got you killed. That was not that was really not intentional. I even tried to heal you at one point, but my heals suck. And Dahr is showing off. He's all like, I just gave them a few deaths on level 3. It's okay. It happens. It would be, Jalen says, do you want to join us? It would be, I don't even know what to say to that. I would like to join, but I am not ranged, so it might be a problem. But sure. Merlin says he can heal. Well, I'm willing to give it a try. As long as you guys are okay with me being live on a stream. Oops. Okay with me being live on a stream. Sometimes I get a bit distracted, but I try to keep up. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way, Horrendous. I don't have group experience in this game, and it's a bit difficult to figure out what to do, and the mobs do tend to do a lot of burst damage. And Lord Dahr was having problems with the health bars. So yes, I'm mainly here to show people what Ultima Online looks like. Oh no! Lord Horrendous lost his Lord title. Darn. I'm sorry. I'll have to try to help you get that back. If I can. I'm assuming we just go kill monsters that are high fame-ish. I don't know what that would be though, but yeah, I'm definitely up for helping with that. A cloak. So is this one of these items where someone needs to steal it to get it or something? When there's a cloak on the ground like that? Anyways, Horrendous, I hope that you have a good night's sleep. And I'm not going to be online tomorrow, but I will be back on Thursday, so I'll see you on Thursday maybe, Horrendous. I hope so. Either way, sleep well, and thanks for popping by, and thanks for watching. It was awesome, as always. Oh, I see. So, getting back the title is not that big of a problem. Titans and Orc Brutes give good fame, or Dragons and Demons? I tend to stay away from those, because Dragons and Demons are evil. Someone other than me should loot. Because it's difficult to loot and stay with group and talk on camera. I'm gonna follow you guys. We are an adventuring party now. Ooh, clay golems. I'll kind of hang back and see what we do. We attack this guy, it seems. Oops, wrong button. Here we go. I need to fix this window thingy so that... Let's see. Right click for options. Set filter. Oh, wrong button. Because I kind of wanted to show the mob that's closest to me at the top. I have no idea how to set that. I'll have to look at it tomorrow. Oh, wow. Horrendous says he doesn't know about Thursday. He needs to get up at 4 a.m. Oops. Wrong button. Okay. Well, if I don't see you, then have a good drive. Come on, die already. I don't know what I'm attacking. I'm assuming I'm attacking the right monster. I have no idea. One of them said something about something being cool, but I'm not really sure what it was. I should probably set a filter here so I can see what people say. Oh man, it puts the stupid spells in there. That sucks. Party chat. And let's get rid of the say. There we go. Yes, please lead. I'm gonna switch to party here so that I'm talking in party too. And Panda, oh, that's awesome. Panda says, I want to sub even more. Payday can't come fast enough. I think Dahr should lead. We are currently in a stalemate position. 4 brave adventurers are on their way to an adventure, but no one wants to lead. The healer prefers not to lead. He says, I always die. Lord Dahr says, I prefer not to lead because I get people killed. And, Tastygraph just pretends to not hear the question and he's all like, I'm just gonna attack this mob and be awesome. But I'm not gonna lead because I don't know anything about this dungeon. And then Jalen says, darn it, I lost it in the chat. So I don't know what Jalen said. It is Jalen, isn't it? It is Jalen. Jalen. It's actually a pretty cool name. Hack and slash. What is in here? What is in the corpse? Junk to junk to junk. Do they loot the gems? Or... But... Okay, I'm gonna grab the sapphires then, because sapphires are needed for some stuff. I need it for imbuing. It's cool. I'm being healed. He's like, I have a personal healer in Merlin. Awesome! Merlin is my personal healer. Just out of curiosity, is Merlin on the channel? Probably not, because he was asking, are you live? So, I'm assuming that he's probably not on the channel, at least not yet. I'm just gonna type it in chat here. Stream is http, I'll just say www, twitch.tv/tastygraph. There we go. Air Elemental. Okay, all follow me. Following. Oh wait, he told a mob. Jalen says, I will lead. Don't worry. I won't be bossy. Okie dokie. We're gonna follow the one on the beetle. Greetings, person on the beetle. Please lead on. Someone get the gold? Oh, yes, Merlin. Merlin, go get the gold. You have the lootiest face of all. You may loot. Jalen says, let's go. The brave adventurers follow, but it is a dead end. So we turn around and face a clay golem, but we're too busy, so we just smack our horses in the butt and start running faster. Lord Dahr casts a corpore. I engage the mud elemental and the fight is on. Clay golem is now kind of closing in on Lord Dahr. Lord Dahr is at 50% health. But Merlin heals him. Fantastic healing from Merlin. And it looks like the elemental is now chasing, I don't know, Jalen maybe? Let's see. It is chaotic. The battlefield is littered with energy vortexes. Panda says, when I played Ultima Online, I never knew about healer tank DPS. A bit noobish, but I was young. Yeah. When I came to Ultima Online, I was actually playing a text-based game where I played the healer and two of my friends played mage DPS, and the last person in our group of friends was why does it not switch to war mode? Oh, there we go. The last person in our group wanted to be an assassin dex kind of guy, so his only ability was to trip mobs. So basically he would run in there, trip the mobs, I would spam heal him, and my friends would nuke the monsters, and that was pretty much how we took him out back then. And then when Ultima Online came, the others decided to stay with the text-based game. I ran around playing solo, and then EverQuest came, and that's when I learned of the holy trinity of tank, healer, DPS thing. And as Aurelius says, the thing about Ultima Online is you don't need to be just one of those. That's true. You could build like a crazy hybrid build or a melee build that heals yourself. Oh, Merlin is being attacked. I shall rescue you. Or try. Let's see, can I do a whirlwind? Yes, I can. Awesome. Now he goes into a frenzied rage, but too late, because we have already slain them. Yay! And Panda says that it's true. He knows that Ultima Online gives you more options. Oops, I'm not supposed to open the corpses. Someone else does that for us. Trolls here, so switch to Repawn Slayer, and yay! I managed to do the Rising Colossus from the side by Lord Dahr. I managed to honor him before the fight started, so that's good. That'll give me a little bit of an extra damage boost. What's in here? Money. And potash. Ooh. Fortified plate arms. Since no one's looting gear, I'm gonna do that, because it looks awesome. They can grab the money. I mean, I wouldn't say I don't care about the money, but to some extent I kind of care more about the pretty loots. I know it's sad. I like the loots. And if you look to the right, you'll see a sea serpent in the water. We're now crossing Shame Level 2 Bridge. Greater Elemental up ahead. Oops, I need to switch to my Elemental Slayer. And here we go. Let's get some momentum strikes going. I might actually be able to level up. Get my, maybe I should switch to this and see. What's my Bushido at? 96. Ooh, it has raised a little bit. Awesome. And Ace of Thorns says he is a big fan of Tamer / Mage. I can understand that. I think it's a lot more relaxed to play the game like that. You know, you have an awesome pet, or you could be a bard and do the other thing. But the fact that you're a mage, you're ranged, and you also have some means of support, that makes it so much easier than, you know, what I'm currently facing, where I'm like running in and... Ooh, that looks dangerous. Oh no, I'll try to heal. Don't know if that even worked. I'll try. Can I even attack that guy? Can I? There we go. This is the guy I want to kill. Here's a wall. I would like... Is there a melee attack that can root a monster? Because that would be kind of useful in a situation like this when you have someone who's being chased and they're kind of running around a lot. Oh man, I'm seeing a lot of Vast Flams coming out of Lord Dahr. I guess that shows what it looks like when you have faster casting. I'm sorry, Nika TV, but I'm playing with the enhanced client. I'm on the official European server. I hope that someone can res your soul and heal your eyes after you're done bleeding. I know that a lot of people really dislike this client and these graphics, but I like them, so I'm playing with this. Although I am contemplating playing 2D at some point. But I think it's just a matter of preference, really. And Ace of Thorns says he... Oh. Oh, wait. Stay here, monster. Oh no. You stepped onto a blade trap. I hope you guys are okay, because... Don't worry, I shall kill him. Oh no, he ate my mana. I'm just gonna hide behind this wall here until I get my mana back. There we go, mana's back. Phew! Okay, while you guys recover, I'm gonna read up. Ace of Thorns says, it took me Star Trek Online to know about tank, DPS, etc. Oh. I didn't even know they had that in Star Trek Online. And I played it, but then again, I only kind of really played it for the map making thing that it had. Wait, gonna move over here real quick. Oh, I'll heal. I'll move over here and heal some people, because I can do that too. And Panda says the meteor looks awesome. And that's the thing, I feel that the spell effects are kind of neat in this client. Oh, here's a monster that I'm just gonna honor, so I can try to keep it off the other people. Oh, it just keeps chasing people around. Stay here. And Nika TV says, I actually have not seen this client. I quit before HS came out, but it's kind of funny as some of the graphics are from the 2D client. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, like, these textures look very similar to the original. The mountain stuff doesn't, so it's sort of a mixed thing. And yes, Ace of Thorns, it was called Foundry, the map making stuff in what's it called? Star Trek Online. Yeah, that's what I wanted to play around with, the map making system, the Foundry. Gems. Okay, they say that we're supposed to dash like Flash. That's what Jalen says, so I shall dash with you. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to dash to, but I'm with you. I can dash. So we just run past these mobs, right? Oh wait! Did Lord Dahr die? I hope not. Stunned. I'm tempted to yell stuff like "you shall not pass" and be all like roleplay, but I have a feeling it's probably a bad idea. Because I'm kind of not really hitting the mobs because I'm busy trying to keep up. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is right now. It looks like everyone's kind of heading away now. I guess it was too hard for us, maybe? Could have been. Let's see what they say. Merlin says gate? Question mark. And Jalen says, or Jalen says, I think you're all good. We do a good team. Oops. Oh, we actually ran past that mob. Cool. Now I get to do my momentum strike and hit 2 mobs at a time. I'm all like, ninja! And then he stunned me and it's like, game over. Unstun me this moment. There we go. Yay. Oh, my anatomy just went up by 0.1. I'm using the tracker over here so I can kind of see what my stats are like and get them up. Resist the urge for innuendo. I put these things in there intentionally. Actually, I don't always.